We do need a little bit of improvement. We're looking for an advisor that's either industry knowledgeable or is knowledgeable with the legal problems that like comes with selling products in the marijuana industry.
So before we go, there's a couple items that we'll be referencing later. So first off, we got a basic bong. It's just a water pipe. The one that we're using, we base it off a 50 millimeter pipe, and then but most of these bongs have a 60-degree curve on them. We'll be using just a basic lighter, just your typical like cigarette Bic lighter, and then we'll also have a rolling tray. So that is basically where you'll be like preparing whatever you'll be smoking. And then the last ingredient is the cannabis grinder, which it basically works like a spice grinder. It just grinds up your product, makes it smaller and easier to work with. So our challenges, cannabis consumption obviously affects memory and cognitive function. This often leads to difficulty in organizing and tracking smoking accessories. So people will smoke, set something down, walk to a different place, and then they'll try to smoke again, but they won't know where their things are. There's a couple of current solutions, but they either focus on portability or organization, but they don't really go hand in hand. This causes frustration and disorganization for users, and we'll be taking advantage of this market gap to manage bong accessories.
So like we said, we believe Bong Caddy is the solution to these problems. Bong Caddy offers a unique design to keep all accessories in one portable unit. This product also is useful because it connects directly to the bong. This then makes it so users don't have to worry about separate bags or cases, along with the fact that everything is in one place and easy to access. And as you can see on the right side over here, this is our product. It's simple, and like I said, it connects directly to the bong.
So with our market opportunity, we found that in 2024, about $38.5 billion was spent in the overall US cannabis market. And by 2030, we expect it to go up to $45.4 billion. If we go to our SAM, the marijuana accessory market is around $111.8 million and is expected to grow quite a bit to $703 million by 2023. If we are able to just obtain 0.0002% of that market by 2030, we would have a projected revenue of about $170,000. With our strategic positioning, we think having the all-in-one and a portable unit would be a very big growth to our business and allow us to scale very rapidly in the expanding market. So our competitive strategy, there is really no dominant players in the bong storage solution category. There is a few key competitors such as Puffco. They're that black case that you guys are seeing on the screen. They pretty much just give you a foam case that allows you to store your electronic rig, which would be the pressed down version of all the marijuana buds that you see out in the market today. They really don't focus with any actual bong or marijuana accessories besides the oil industry. And then there's Raw. Raw is just theoretically the biggest player in the game. They mostly specialize in rolling papers, grinders, lighters, and they don't really give out a comprehensive storage solution for their users. They just give out all the accessories that's needed to smoke with. Then some of the indirect competitors we have, if you look on the right as well, below the black box, those are stash boxes. They are meant to be set in one certain location in your house, never move. They don't ever go with you while you smoke. It's just meant to hold your products in a single spot and just have them ready when you need it. And then the last is backpacks. When you go use a backpack to go smoke, you usually end up throwing everything in that backpack, and it could lead to damaging some of your products, such as the bong itself, since it is glass going versus a lot of metal objects, or even losing product by having them open up or just having spills. So with that, we plan to use that go-to-market strategy. Our go-to-market strategy would be to finalize our NPV and like dial in all our prototypes. We need to secure the patents and set up the manufacturing that we've previously been trying to set up along the way. And then we want to launch our own product on our own website. With after the the year 2 of the early growth, we want to get the product in select stores and get it out to the face of the customers. I also want to begin to start putting up a booth in front of a lot of dispensaries or smoke shops and begin allowing the customers to see it face to face and getting a little feel of the product. And then the final thing in year 2, we wanted to implement digital marketing and actually give our product to influencers, allow them to get hands-on with the product and give their real and honest feedback to then allow us to get out to more customers. In year 3, we want to expand our brand identity and just overall go to a lot more retail partnerships and get even more into our online sales. We would like to go onto Amazon and Shopify, really any spots that allows our customers to shop very easily and very quick. We also want to focus on customer retention and loyalty. I know we want to start making stickers of like very cool images of our brand and allowing customers to buy those stickers instead of buying the product themselves, and having a chance to place them up in a very cool location, post it, and then we get reposted and we do like a giveaway in a sense. And then in year 4, we really want to start gaining traction and having new products being developed. So with this, we want to strengthen our brand identity, pretty much just allowing us to have a great look for our customers, being in the market and being someone that they know is a reliable and has just the good products they need. In year 5, we really want to focus on getting those new products developed. We want to start focusing on the bigger size bongs and even the smaller size bongs. And then with that, if we're able to do that, with our product, it has the grinder holder. So if we're able to develop perfectly sized grinders, we'd be able to slap our logo on top of them and be able to sell our grinders on our website. We'd also do the same for lighters as well. So with the traction, we actually just got our 9th prototype back yesterday. We made 12 or 8 before. So we've done a lot of trial and error when it comes to just flowing out these products, getting it ready for development. We've also, with having all these 8 prototypes, we've had a lot of people be able to get their hands on our product and give us honest feedback. So with the face-to-face feedback, we've had about an 80% willingness to purchase once it's available to the market. In another form, we sent an online survey to figure out, and those surveys are on the bottom, some of the main questions. But we wanted to figure out kind of how much the price people were willing to spend, the neediness for the product itself, and kind of like the struggles people have when not owning any product of the such. So we ended up getting around 120 responses. I think it's up to like 135 right now. Some of the partnerships and retail experience we've had, I've been able to get in contact with Mo Sarama. He's actually the owner of Smoke City down in Pullman. It's the smoke shop right next to Subway, but he also owns 34 other retail smoke shops around the Pacific Northwest and California. So he's a big person that we want to keep on our side. For our patents, I've actually been talking with Mark from Lee and Hayes. He's been currently helping me find the best path and the best way to get my product marketed. I'm also enrolled in the Gonzaga University's intellectual property clinic with Britton Sessions. So I'm currently just waiting for the enrollment back to say that we were added to their list and getting ready to be with them and finish with there. And then on the side of manufacturing, we've actually been in contact with Lightning Tools and MFG. They're a little
injection. 5 minutes remaining.
They're a little injection molding company right in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So very close to where the company would be based out of, which would be Spokane, Washington.
So we estimate that we need about $50,000 to start this and get our products out the door. This will come from personal savings, or our family will help us out if need be. This bootstrapping will allow us to keep full control of the company going forward. And as you can see, some of our key expenses are product development, which would range from about $24,000 in the country and then $28,000 out of the country. or no, opposite, sorry, $28,000 in country and 24 out, to make molds for Bong Caddy. Also, there would be a standalone storage building on David's property. That would be about $6,300. And then our patent could range from anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. And that is all we have.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you. We are going to now open it up for a 10-minute Q&A from our judges. Judges, what questions do you have?